Hello everyone, I'm Ru and welcome back to my channel, Ru with the Books. In this video, I will be reacting to One Piece chapter 1159. That's exciting. So, in the last chapter, we got the Rocks versus Harold fights. We got some stuff about Roger and Rocks meeting, and hopefully this is going to segue into the Cod Valley incident soon enough. And we got the little baby Shanks and baby Shamrock panel where Shanks was happy and Shamrock was already plotting stuff and being sinister and evil as a little babby. But yeah, so hopefully this is a good one. I'm really excited to read it. But before I get into the reaction, be sure to press the like button for the algorithm to get me out there to everyone, and press the subscribe button as well if you'd like to see more One Piece reactions. Thank you. Without further ado, let's get into the chapter. So, the chapter is titled The Island of Destiny. How foreboding. Oh, I mean, a title like that gets me excited. So, the cover page itself starts off with Yamato, Page 1, and Ulti just going somewhere else on the island on their great pilgrimage. After the bombshell that in the last cover page we saw the shrine of Kozuki Moria. Still wondering if Oda's going to give us any more information on that, because that was sick. They're just eating apples and we get the nice background with the Wano-esque trees. And Yamato's raising her club in excitement. We start 39 years ago on Hachinosu, and someone's questioning something. The weather is terrible, the sky is cloudy, the sea is turbulent, and they're asking, "Did you look everywhere? Don Marlon and the others were killed. They were on guard duty last night. The Don couldn't protect her? It can't be. Who the hell did this?" So, did someone maybe kidnap Shaki or something? What are you saying? Huh? Someone kidnapped our Shaki! Yeah, I was right. Okay. I mean, Rocks and Whitebeard aren't too happy about that. I mean, they were making probably a lot of money off Shaki because they were getting all that tourism over to Pirate Island. And, of course, everyone loves Shaki, right? So, it only took the perpetrating party a few hours, but they left behind no trace. The pirates were distraught and shaking with rage. Everyone's crying, or like snot's coming out their nose. "Please be okay, Shaki." Even Roger's like, "Damn you, Rocks! How could you let this happen? I'm gonna kick your ass!" Okay, so there goes my theory. The only thing I was thinking is it could be Rayleigh because they left behind no trace, right? So I'm pretty sure Shaki would have very happily gone with Rayleigh. But even Roger doesn't know. So question mark, question mark, question mark? I guess not. Word spread across the seas. Shaki, yeah, and then there you go, there's the panel. Even Rayleigh's looking at the newspaper, all confused. And the people sank into deep despair, their smiles fading as the world's economy ground to a halt for several weeks. Damn. So like essentially after Shaki went missing, everyone is so depressed that no one's leaving their houses, no one's going out and spending money. Damn, it's just like a great depression for everyone. Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, Roger doesn't know, Rocks doesn't know, Rayleigh doesn't know. Everyone's just confused. I'm starting to think, though, maybe she didn't get kidnapped. Maybe she, in the dead of night, ran away. Or, and now that I'm thinking about it, probably the more likely theory is that it's actually the world government kidnapping Shaki, because Shaki was bringing the pirates together, right? And the world government would probably want all these different really powerful parties to be fragmented and separated, right? That does make more sense. 1 year later, now we're centered in God Valley in the West Blue. And it's a lady talking. "Darling, I'm so happy. I always knew you'd come back. Shamrock, Shanks, it's your father. Twins, huh? How precious. Yeah, they're your kids. Why didn't you stay here with me?" Gah! Well, if we were to share a home, it certainly wouldn't be here. This island won't be around much longer. Ooh, that's ominous. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? If he's got kids, he'd probably want them to grow up in Merijoa rather than on some random West Blue island. Besides, I've already secured a worthy bride for myself and placed the order. She will be mine, provided a triumph in the upcoming tourney. Tourney? Ah, okay. So, okay, right. Yeah. So that is what I thought. So the world government did kidnap Shaki, because whoever wins this tournament will be married to Shaki, because she is like, the most widely celebrated woman in the world at the moment. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, so there's kind of like a Buster Call kind of thing happening with God Valley here, where he's ordered the complete annihilation, or maybe the kind of like that perpetual fire thing that was used to get rid of one of the islands as well. That could potentially be the way that it's getting destroyed. Interesting. Oh boy, that's not good. So without any remorse, Garling just kills the mother of his children, so they will never get to know her. She just stabs her, and yeah, she's gone. And you can see the pram just next to him and her, just by itself. And then he's on the transponders now. Begin the preparations. Yes, sir. Making landfall now. Right, so they're invading. Navy ships from the world government. That's right. They've surrounded the whole island. Are they searching for some vile criminal? Get the children inside! Limit yourselves to tranquilizer rounds. If they don't resist, just capture them. Right, so basically this invasion of God Valley, and yeah, so we are definitely getting to the big incident where Rox and Roger all come. Oh, this is going to be exciting. Yeah, not good for the citizens of God Valley. It's good. This kind of has a very similar setup to basically every One Piece arc where something bad, there's an inciting incident on an island, and then there's a fight between good and evil to conclude set events of the island and figure out whether the winners will be the good guys or the bad guys. Lieutenant Commander, what is exactly the goal of this operation? It's a training exercise. Now zip it. You're 10 years too early to be questioning orders, cadet. I wonder where I've heard that before. But squad leader, what's the deal with this upstart? My apologies, he's still in training. Oh, this actually looks a bit like Dragon. Weirdly enough, he's got the same kind of haircut and similar facial structure. Well, I don't know if it actually is Dragon, but I guess things make sense. That generally could be. Excuse me, what's going on? And there's a person falling over. Gunshots happening. Bam! Do not resist. Keep still. What? Run! They're capturing everyone. But why? Damn, this person actually looks... the person running away in this panel, in the bottom right panel of this page, looks actually a lot like Majima from the Yakuza series. He's got like a very dapper kind of shirt as well. These are just ordinary civilians. Yeah, the more I see it now, especially from this angle, this really looks like Dragon. Don't question it. There's no room for personal doubts in following military orders. Just focus on completing the mission. Huh? Right, so you've got the questioning cadet, and you've got the person that is just like follow blindly. It's kind of, very Akainu core. In fact, it actually even looks a bit like Akainu, just like younger. Interesting. Yeah, so I guess this is where Dragon started really questioning what the Marines are up to, and why the people at the top are doing such vile things. I guess he's going to separate very soon after this incident. Damn, so it seems all this exercise is really getting to him. He's huffing everywhere. He's thinking to himself, it's okay, tranquilizer rounds shouldn't kill anyone. I mean, true. Sorry, if you let me detain you, I won't shoot. I don't know what's going on, but I'm leaving this island, out of the way. Right, I mean, they're resisting, right? He was resisting arrest, so he's got to shoot them now. He's looking very, very dapper. I like how dark his backpack is. He's got like the little tattoo on his arm. He's got like handcuffs attached to his person so he can detain people. And yeah, I was right. Marine, Monkey D. Dragon, future Supreme Commander of the Revolutionary Army, father of Luffy. He looks so sick in this panel. He's just missing his like signature tattoos or scars, whichever one you believe there. Huff, huff, put on your masks. It's sleeping gas. Okay, so they're starting to. It's getting. It's escalating. They've gone from just detaining people to starting to gas everyone to guess make their job easier. And now we are aboard a Navy prison ship which is transporting slaves. It looks like the real deal. I mean, the actual ship itself, it's got like a really, really dark wood. It looks really beautiful, but also really, really threatening. In the communications room, there's a guy. He's very confused about something. Could have sworn I saw someone. Big bro! Ginny, you're safe! What a relief! I did it! Now it's up to the informant to relay it. Right, so I guess Ivankov is already trying to stage some kind of break, get them out of this terrible situation. Don't be loud, you two, and don't do anything rash. You'll get us punished too. Punished? Yeah, so the old people have given up, but Ivankov and Ginny have still got that spark. They've not given up. They're doing what they can. The pipe also in the room actually looks to be broken. There's some kind of sewage or gas spilling out. Oh boy, okay, I've got to put on my best Ivankov accent here. Moron! Do you want to die with no knowledge of where they're taking us? You need to try if you want to be saved. Miracles are not so easy to come by. Big bro! She's trying to pull him back because Ivankov is going off. Against the other people. The slaves are getting rowdy. Yeah. So there are still slaves with spirit, right? So this is basically just the lead up to what we actually saw during Egghead with the Bonnie Kuma flashback. And now we are at the Cypherpole Intelligence Bureau, and there's a younger Big News Morgan. Oh, okay, interesting. Do you have more absurd intel? What is it this time? Don't be coy, you guys. Must have caught wind of that transmission too. Let's skip to the part where you pay me off. He just wants the money. You'd rather keep this story quiet, right? He's just some kid running a local paper with a fancy name. How does he keep getting intel like this? Don't push your luck. You'll be erased. Yeah, Morgan's has he's got some intel. He's got his sources. Just try to stop me, fools! I'm gonna leak the news to Pirate Island either way. Okay, so he's playing a bit of a double agent here. He's just trying to make as much money as he can. That's that conniving Morgan's, and at the time he's the president of the World Economic Journal. It's Shaki! She's still alive! Is this for real? I'm so relieved. Where did you say she is? God Valley? Where's that? Little do they know it's in the West Blue. This smells fishy. Can we trust the source? Right, so that's the information that Morgan's obtained. There's no doubt about it. The Navy's in turmoil. She's going to be a prize in a Celestial Dragon tournament? So those damn government bastards were the ones who kidnapped her. Shaki-chan! The Celestial Dragon's human hunt. I always figured that was a baseless rumor, is what Whitebeard is saying. Big Mom's like, looks like they're putting devil fruits up for grabs too, Kaido. Didn't you want one? What do these ones do? These fruits could be perfect for my kids. What if this is some sort of trap? Shut up. Yeah, right. So all the Rocks pirates have their own motives for going to God Valley now. Obviously, Big Mom wants fruit for her children. Kaido wants a fruit for himself. Whitebeard is questioning. He's like, so the rumors are true. Right, so I guess that makes sense as to why the Rocks Pirates turned up at God Valley. So they all have their own vested interests here. And of course, also, they all want to save Shaki because Shaki is so loved. And she can not be the prize for the Celestial Dragons. She gets to make her own decisions. So the Rocks Pirates, the Roger Pirates, no one can be having that. And now Rocks is speaking. If you've got cold feet, you can just stay behind on the island. Let's move! God Valley awaits! Right, so they're all moving with a sense of purpose now, sailing their massive, grand ships over to God Valley. Now, the Roger Pirates. Gaban, where's God Valley? It's pretty far, but we should make it in time. You all are with me, right, fellas? Of course we are! So they've got the exact same idea as the Rocks Pirates when they heard about Shaki being there. Rocks is already on the move. We can't let him get ahead. It was an unlikely turn of events, but this small leak. It seems Roger's heading there too. Lead with that next time. I'm on my way. led to the mobilization of all the toughest men on the seas. Yeah, so you've got Rox and his pirates, you've got Roger and his pirates, you've got Garp and his band of marines all heading to God Valley. Obviously, Garp's interest here is to just fight the pirates because they've all got their rivalry and good versus bad, supposedly here. Yeah, okay, that's so exciting. And now the rock ship has found themselves right in front of a colossal giant ship. It's a giant ship. Who cares? Sink it. Wait. What is it, Rox? We can't stop now. They said your entire crew was obsessed with this woman. That's how I knew I'd be able to intercept you here, Rox. You know, if we fought without any regard for our own lives, we could sink your puny little ship with ease. Oh, they all look so cool as well with their halberds. It's actually they're very similar to Whitebeard's weapon. See that vessel over there? It's a government surveillance ship. So you're still trying to curry favor by playing the government's lapdog. You may be king of the overgrown brutes, but you're underestimating us. Are you really content to let the government sit back and watch as we tear each other apart? You're nothing but a giant lunatic, clinging to your deluded version of progress. Why don't we talk it out, just the two of us? I mean, Rox does have a point. The Giants are pretty strong and they are a feared force, but Rox has Big Mom and Kaido and Whitebeard in their primes. So there's that to contend with. And I was already saying last chapter, but Rox is kind of in the right here. Harold is being a little bit unwise, in my opinion, to be trusting the world government. And for what? To join the world government? I don't think it's that important, considering there's such a powerful force. Wano got by for such a long time without being part of the world government. You must have an idea where we're going and what we're doing. Okay, right, so it seems that Harold accepted and they are having a little heart-to-heart at the moment. Listen, this is for your ears only. I ain't gonna tell anyone else, not even my own crew. Oh, okay. So we're about to get something spicy. Sheesh. Okay. Right, I mean, if it's literally just for the ears of another king, I mean, not that Rox is actually a king, but I guess he kind of is. He's king of Pirate Island. Oh my gosh, okay. Your Majesty, why talk to him? That bastard, we don't have to take it easy. I bet even now my Shaki's calling for help. I've got a hidden name. It's Davy Dizabek. Okay. So Davy Jones, but Davy D. Zebek. Okay, that's interesting. Because Zebek has never tried to hide the fact that he's a D. He's been Rox D. Zebek for the longest time. Or just actually, was it known that he's a D? He's just been going by Rox, right? But the fact that he's got Davy in his name. Maybe he was hiding the Davy and the D. You're not really called Rox? I reckon the world government has been trying to erase the specific name for a long time. It's tied to the lineage of the legendary pirate Davy D. Jones. The name still commands some influence in the underworld, even now, but it's barely scraping by. That's really interesting information. So, I mean, right, so the government's been trying to hide Nika for a really long time, and we've not really gotten, I'm guessing he was a pirate from the Void Century. We've really not gotten any information about who was actually on the seas during this time, apart from the Sun Pirates. Not Sun Pirates, the Nika Pirates or whatever. Right. I'm really interested. I really want to know more about Davy D. Jones. And why? Why has Davy Bean Jones been covered up? Did he have some kind of special power? Was he incredibly influential? Who knows? That's... Oda, what are you talking about? And then, this leads on to Blackbeard as well. The lineage! Right, so I guess Blackbeard's lineage through Sebek means that he can have multiple devil fruits. But then we also haven't gotten any information about Rox's devil fruits. As far as we know, he's just really good with swords and really powerful Haki user. Oh, okay, right. That's interesting information, that is. I ain't sure if the timing was good or bad, but 2 years ago I had a kid, so still Rock speaking. To keep him totally safe, I sent my family away back to my hometown, told him to count on the Davy clan. Okay, so it seems that Rox has kind of put his flag down on his hometown, kind of like Whitebeard does in the future and stuff. Maybe he influenced that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, it's been theorized for a while, obviously, that Blackbeard is Rox's child, so that's nothing groundbreaking. I see. So your kin, your wife, and child are back in your hometown. But why are you revealing your weak spot to me? My hometown is God Valley. Oh my gosh! So he's got another interest, another reason to go, because the world government is having their dragon hunt, human hunt thing over on God Valley. Oh my gosh, that is crazy information. So Rox is going back to protect his family and his people. I'm kind of, the more we get from this Rox flashback, the more I'm rooting for him. Damn. Are you saying are you saying the government is just staged this just to lure you in? Nah, the celestial dragons are gathering there, right? They wouldn't want me crashing their party. They just made a mistake. And that's going to be a powerful mistake, a bad mistake. You don't want rocks rocking up in your turf, ruining your party. He's a scourge of the seas. Still, it feels like destiny's pulling me in, dragging me back. Taking Shaki was their biggest blunder. As long as I get my wife and my kid to safety, I'll be at peace with whatever happens next. But it doesn't feel like luck's on my side anymore, Harold. Lend me a hand. Oh, that's foreboding. Okay, so Rox knows that this could be the end of the road for him. He just wants to make sure that his wife and kid are okay. So he's a family man. He's actually not as bad as we've been led to believe. We've thought he was like really evil with the fact that Roger and Garp fought him at God Valley. But he's not such a bad guy. No way, I'm gonna sink you right here, right now. Is that so? Bring it on. Don't interfere. Huh? So they're gonna have a 1v1. It's hard to believe, but every 3 years, the Celestial Dragons choose an unaffiliated nation rich in resources. You cowardly rat! And turn it into a hunting ground where they slaughter all the natives for sport. Help us! How can this be allowed to happen? Bro, how many unaffiliated islands are there that they can just do this every 3 years? And considering that they've been in power for like thousands of years, right? They've like, oh my gosh, hundreds of islands have just been wiped for sport. That's absolutely terrible. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. So Harold and Rox are having a 1v1. He's told his men, stand down, stand down. I kind of also feel bad. I don't know. I feel like Harold and Rock shouldn't be enemies here. Like he literally gave him he gave away his secret. I guess is his dying wish. But also he might just be putting up a front because there's government surveillance ships nearby, right? That's what Harold said earlier, or Rock said earlier. Now we present the grand prize of this tournament beyond all of the rare devil fruits up for grabs. It's actually a really nice panel. I like this. The day of the God Valley incident. Oh, we're finally here. In one of the calm belts of the Grand Line lies the Isle of Women. Behold their former empress, the most beautiful woman in the world. Her name is Shaki. I'm not saying her actual name because it's like a tongue twister for me. For me, it's actually like Seastone. I just can't do it. Whoa! The winner can decide whether to take her as a wife or a slave. Wow, she's gorgeous! I want her! Since her capture, she's been kept spotless and pristine in every way. Yeah, she's wearing her beautiful Island of Women, like Kuja Pirates dress. She's the very definition of a priceless treasure. What an amazing prize, Summers. You'd better win her for the Shepherd family. Don't be stupid. I'm going to make her my personal property when I win. She'll be my wife. Quit dreaming, Summers. So yeah, Garland wants her. Gunko, with you here, we might just take home the Clan War trophy. Okay, so we've seen a slightly younger Gunko here. She looks a little bit different. Please help! So now we're on a page with we're back to following Dragon. My kids, you have to get them off the island. Don't let him take them. Come here, Teach. It'll be all right. You have to survive. Ooh, okay. So Dragon's actually had a run-in with Blackbeard, or at least is that? I can't actually tell if that is Blackbeard's wife or if that's. Oh yeah, okay, that is Blackbeard. That's definitely Blackbeard and Rox's wife. Every world noble knows the tourney features several super rare rabbits to hunt. This year, we've not only secured a brat from the Buccaneer tribe, but for the first time in 800 years, we've also uncovered members of the Davy clan. The site of the Great Clash, and I believe no break next week. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this has been an absolutely phenomenal chapter. We've gotten so much information about Rox and his lineage, about what kind of sparked the God Valley incident. And we've actually get to see Dragon in a flashback. And the fact that Dragon had stumbled upon Teach and let him get away, that's one thing. The next thing that's crazy is that means that Kuma probably potentially knew Blackbeard in his infancy. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. That's insane. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and my reaction. Honestly, this chapter has been mind-breaking. It's got to be one of my favorite chapters in a while. Just because Rox has been this figure that we've been really interested in as a community for the longest time. And yeah, coming soon to a chapter near you is going to be the actual God Valley incident. We're finally going to see the showdown between the Roger Pirates plus Garp and the Rox Pirates. I feel really bad for Rox. He is kind of a bad guy because he's sunk countless ships and done lots of terrible pirate things. But he is a family man. He does have some redeeming features. He's not 100% evil and terrible and everything. And he is part of the Davy clan, who I'm very interested to find out more about. Oh my gosh, this chapter has been insane. Sorry, got caught up waffling a bit. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. No break next week by the looks of it. So yeah, see you again next week for One Piece chapter 1160. So yeah, Ru out.